On the 11th Sunday of Christmas, Sharon shared with me a bifold gift card holder. We're going to begin with a piece of designer series paper that measures 4 inches by 11 3/4 inches. So it's just 1/4 of an inch smaller than the normal length of a designer series paper sheet. And you can get 3 of these from 1 sheet of designer series paper. Bring in your paper trimmer. You are going to score, which means you're using the lighter blade and you're using a light touch because this is not cardstock. It is designer series paper. It's thinner. So if you press too hard, you're going to tear the paper. You will score at 2 7/8 inches, 5 7/8 inches, 8 7/8 inches. And that's going to make these two ends both the same. They're both 2 7/8 of an inch wide. And then you've got this middle piece. So they don't come right to the center. They have a little bit of a gap. Now we need to take a pencil or some sort of, a pen, something that you can mark with. You're going to measure 1 inch up from the bottom. Now my paper is non-directional. I'm going to measure 1 inch from the bottom of the paper and mark that edge right there. And it doesn't matter which side you mark it on. I'm marking it on the inside just so I don't have to erase anything. But you just want to know where the 1 inch mark is. And we're going to put our paper into the paper trimmer and we're going to cut up to where the fold is, so that just that top little point right there from that 1 inch mark. I line up my 1 inch mark in the little ditch here, and I put the other piece where the score is right up in the ditch up there, and I just keep playing with it until it's about right, and I'm cutting that off. I do the same thing on the other side. Find the 1 inch mark and find where the fold is. This designer series paper, which is a walk in the forest. This particular sheet is, I find it very difficult to find any fold marks or markings, simply because it's just such a busy pattern and it's a dark pattern. So there we have it. Oh, see, it looks like I went a little bit over, but that's okay because it still will look great. Some are a little bit easier to see than others. I kind of like the little bit of an edge it took off though. All right, now we need our tear and tape. Let's bring that in. I'm running low on this. You're going to put a little piece right here and another little piece right on the opposite side. And then you will run it along the bottom, just up to that first score mark. And this is what forms the pockets to hold your gift cards. All right. Now we've got those on there securely. We will peel them off. Oops, peeling off the whole tape there. Come on. Let me get rid of the ones that I have in my hand. There we go. Fold it over, and I'm going to just go ahead and burnish. And if I had my bone folder handy, which I guess I don't. Just brush right along there. And so now you can see that you're going to be able to put your little card in there, right in there, and right in there, that pocket as well. And so we've got this folded in half. We can bring in some ribbon. I'm going to bring in the real red ribbon, and you need about 18 inches. I'm just going to measure that off camera. I've done a few of these already. So I did this at a team event recently because our team made gift card holders to go in some stockings that will be presented to families affected by domestic violence. So these will go in the mom's stockings, and it'll have a $10 coffee card on one side and a $20 gas card on the other side. I'm not going to trim these ends of my ribbon right now, only because I have to open it back up to put the gift cards in. So we'll just let this be for right now, even though I would never have these ends quite so long. Let's bring in a piece of basic white. And we will need our real red ink. And I'm bringing in a sentiment, wishing you a season of hope and light. And that is from the Brightest Glow stamp set, which has all sorts of wonderful sayings. Even it has a Happy New Year, so I could get a little bit more out of this. Just stamp that right there in the real red. I'm using this hexagon punch. And there is a bundle in the mini catalog that starts in January that features this punch and a nice little stamp set. And we're going to put that right on the front using some dimensionals. And I'm going to put some right here on the middle because that's going to grab the ribbon also. So I don't want to lose my ribbon when I'm tying and untying it. So we just have all these four on, one on each point. And there we go, a very quick and simple gift card holder. Now, if you didn't want to put 2 gift cards in here, which I do, and I'm sure any recipient would love, put a gift card in one side and you can make a little mini card to go on the other side. Here's just a little piece of cardstock. It measures 2 1/4 by 3 1/4, and you can just write your little note in there and tuck that in there. Or maybe you want to put the receipt that comes with the gift card. You know how they print out the little acknowledgement of how much you paid for it, so that the receiver knows how much it is. So a gift card can go on one side, little note can go on the other. But I think people appreciate 2 gift cards, because whoever expects 2 gift cards? Nobody. You only expect 1 gift card. So what a pleasant surprise to get a second. So quick and easy project, very few supplies. You can bang out a bunch of these in no time, which is good because I have a bunch of these to bang out. Thankfully, my team helped me do half of them the other night. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have found this to be a quick and simple project that you can easily replicate so that you have something nice to do with those gift cards that you're going to be giving this Christmas. We only have one more Sunday in my 12 Sundays of Christmas series. And so just as we've been doing the last couple weeks, I am focusing on projects that are quick and easy and something that you can put together with supplies that you currently have. because let's face it, there's no time to order anything in time for Christmas right now, unless you do 2 days, and then when are you going to create? So we're going to be doing a money card holder next week. I hope you'll join me.